Hello everyone, welcome back. This is stream number 6 for the Zoho, testing out whether Zoho Mail still works for setting up custom email accounts. Now, what we're going to do is recap what we did in the previous stream. In the previous stream, we managed to log in to the newly created email account. We managed to send emails, receive emails, add an avatar to the email. However, the avatar did not appear in the external email address. That issue needs to be addressed. So I've written it down, a to-do, to recheck if emails sent from Zoho mail accounts to external email accounts appear with the user's avatar. I'll have to troubleshoot that later. What I want to do in this stream is set up email templates. Any business or organization, one way they could stand out with their branding is having branded email templates using HTML and CSS to spruce up the design. So that is what we'll look at in this stream. But before we do that, I just want to change the avatar for the admin account so that it uses a branded avatar for the logo. So right now I'll visit my admin email account and go to the mailbox. Inside the mailbox, I will click on the avatar and change it. So click on change, wait for it to load. We have clicked on the avatar for the admin user. We want to change the avatar so that we use a different thumbnail. Right. Okay, so we first need to verify identity. So I'll do it off screen. So we wait for a few seconds as I go through the prompts for verifying my identity, as I am doing something sensitive with my Zoho account. Changing the avatar for your account is considered a sensitive action. Okay. Once we are done, I'll bring back the account in view. So we're back, and there we go. I'll click on the photo icon and check profile picture visibility. Let's change it to anyone and click apply. Then click the photo. I will first copy the avatar. Click copy the avatar from I'll copy the avatar which has been saved in a different location. I'll copy it to a usable folder. So let me copy and paste it in the folder that I'll use to upload the image to replace the current avatar. So here I'll click on upload new and click on the avatar that I want. Then zoom in to the level that I want it to zoom in, which is this one, and click on update, and it says updated successfully. Now let's confirm the profile picture visibility. It says your profile picture will be public and anyone can view it, which is what we want. Now we've successfully updated the avatar for our admin account email. We can close the Zoho account option and return to the admin account's mail box. Now we're back into the admin account's mailbox. Let us refresh the mailbox and see if it's updated with the new avatar. So we'll wait for a few seconds as the avatar is updating. Right, let us revise. So here we are working with the admin email account. What do we want to do? We want to set up an email template brand for the account. Set up an email template brand for the account. This is useful for businesses, by the way, as they want to stand out with their branding. So now the mailbox has successfully loaded. The mailbox has successfully loaded. Now we want to proceed to see how we could go about setting up an email template. So right about now I will go to Claude, as they say. So inside Claude I will enter a prompt. This is a simple prompt where I'm asking, how do I set up a simple branded email template for my business Zoho mail account. Then we say simplest, most minimal setup. We want just enough for us to create a branded email. Right. Okay. Because this can get out of hand really pretty quickly. And we wait for the LLM to answer. Here's the simplest way to set up a branded email template. Log in to Zoho Mail, click the gear icon, navigate to settings, create, give it a name, company standard. In the editor, add your minimal branding, your company logo at the top, your standard email signature at the bottom. Use clean single column layout. Stick to your branded colors for text accents. Okay, so before we dive into the HTML, let us try this simple setup that doesn't involve any HTML or CSS. Then we will, in the follow-up prompt, we will then look at branded HTML with a custom design. So we'll look at the custom design in the follow-up prompt, but that is after we test this series of instructions or series of steps. So we put it out of view, and the first step is to log in. We're already logged in. So we click on the icon, my profile icon, and wait for it to load. So we click on the gear icon. We have loaded the gear icon. Next, after loading the gear icon, we navigate to settings, then mail, then templates. Okay, under mail there should be templates. I don't see anything about templates, so let's go through each option. Okay, what about signature? Okay, all right. Still nothing. Okay. We'll have to search what. There is no option for template. Right. Okay. I will have to update the prompt. Let me update the prompt so that it searches the internet. So we edit this one, search and tools, web search. So we add web search. Please search the web for the latest instructions. Okay, so we click on save and wait for it to update. Right. Click the new mail button in Zoho Mail. Okay, from Email Composer. Right. So the instructions are that you click the new email button in Zoho Mail, and so here we click the new mail button in Zoho Mail. That's the new mail button. We wait for it to load up. The next thing is insert template. Whiteboard, attachment, record audio, attach work drive. Okay, line left, LTR, more options, insert template. So insert template is under more options. Insert template. So right here, this is where we can create template. So for template title, all right, I will. So my organization name is Greenwood Kwamwena Community Hub. Then what else? What else could be important here? My colors are maroon, black, white, and maroon. else could be important? My email is admin@kwamwena.link. What else could be important? My name is Mark, and I am a community manager. Right. Here, attached to this prompt is the logo. So I'll attach the logo. Oh, sorry, let me bring it into view. I'll attach the logo to the prompt. And there's the logo. And with that context, how should I proceed with the template? So since you want, go to settings, mail settings, click the plus icon, create a new signature, click the insert image option to browse, and insert your logo image, upload the logo file you've attached, resize it to about 150, add your details, okay, apply your brand colors, and keep the other text in black for readability. Okay, set it as default so it appears automatically. Now every email you send will automatically include. Okay, let's first try that. Instead of creating a template, okay, I think I made a mistake. Before you create a template, you should first look into custom design. So I mixed the two up. So let me add a follow-up prompt. I have reconsidered my approach. Okay, your suggestion for a branded email signature may work. For now, I will leave email templates aside and just look at how I can make a branded email that looks good. So what is the simplest step to get started with that? Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is the simplest setup. So instead of a template, I will cancel this and close that and close this as well. Now we'll go back by clicking on the gear icon and going to signature. Inside signature, what will we do? In Zoho Mail, click the plus icon to create a new signature. This is the plus icon. See? Okay. New signature. So we have to enter a signature name. So I'll call it brand, and I'll enter my details. Copy my details and there. So okay, you want that, and there we go. Next, we have to set it as default. Oh, we have to upload the logo. Okay, let's upload the logo. We'll choose best fit, and this is the logo. We open it. We have uploaded the logo. We chose best fit. We can sit. Now make it small. All right. The next thing we ought to do is adjust the logo size and change the text color. That's what has been suggested. So this is the email signature. Place. Okay. Associated from addresses for new emails. Signature will be added to emails composed from the below from addresses. Okay, this we'll have to find out what that means later on. Okay, I think this works. Right click, let's cut, and the logo goes above. Let's do that. Right click, paste. Oh, we have to insert the image again, unfortunately. So choose small and choose image. Once again, the logo, and up we go, up we go. Insert. Yes, small please. And space. KCH. That's the logo. Of course, I can always be adjusted, but this is for illustration purposes. And can we make adjustments to the logo? Edit. Okay. Can we blur, highlight, shapes, pencil? Okay. We have nothing about changing the size. Anyway, it's okay. We don't have to worry about that. We have some sort of signature, so we can save this signature. And what I would like is at least for some color. So for color. Let's add a maroon color here. Okay, and make this one bold. This is just for illustration purposes. Okay, then italicize this one. What else matters here? I think this works. Signature position, place signature above quoted content associated from, then save. What if I want, okay, now this is alright, so we can make this the default signature. Okay, I think we can make this the default signature. Right now, the next thing that we want to check out is how this signature will appear when you send an email. Alright, so let's compose a new email. Oh, it's still using, we have to fix something here. We have to fix the aspect about it using the previous signature. We want it to use this signature. So I want this to be the default signature. I don't know how you do that. Settings. Let's see this one. Okay, what about this one? This one. Okay, how do you pick the default signature? How do I set the default signature? How do I do that? Okay. I don't see the option. New mail. Alright. Options. Let's see options. Signature. We want this signature. What about manage? What does manage do? Manage doesn't have any options. So why isn't brand? I think I'll just have to delete this one to make this life easier. I'll just delete the previous one and keep this one. So let's click on new mail and options and signature, and so each time you have to manually add the signature. It seems you have to manually add the signature each time. So this time I'll send to my external email address, and what is the subject? What is up? Email signature. So let's send this email and see if the email signature appears. send, mail sent. Now I'll log in to my external email address mailbox and see if the changes have been implemented. And the email signature has appeared as expected. So now the next thing I want to do is look at custom design. So this has to change, by the way. We're no longer looking at email templates, we're looking at custom branded emails, right? We're working with the admin mail account. We want to set up a custom branded email for the account. Set up custom branded email for the account. Okay, let's go back. Now, of course, what about custom design? Custom design. How do I go about that? That is the question we need answered. All right. Option 2, HTML full. This gives you the complete design control. Here's how. Create your HTML. Use an online email signature generator. Search free HTML email. Code it yourself if you know HTML. Have someone design it for you. Button in the editor. So I will ask, please design for me a custom HTML, design with my specific branding that I can use for my Zoho mail account. Yes. Include instructions on how I can add the custom design to my Zoho account. Search the web for the latest instructions. Right, I did the prompting. Do that. Whilst it loads up, we can still go through the menu. What we can do is go to settings. It says here that we can add an HTML email signature So we can go to Zoho Mail Signature. We go to Signature once again, and oh, right there's an option to insert HTML and even edit HTML. Align left. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, so the editor is right there within the signature. Okay. All right. This makes things easier. So the LLM generated a HTML for us to review. So it's a very basic design, very basic, very simple, not too much involved. Seems to work, and yes, okay, right, not too much involved. Now there is of course the logo. The link to the logo will have to change. We have to upload the logo to some cloud provider and update it with the link here. So let's copy the HTML as seen here. This is some basic HTML for tables. Alright. And then we open up more options and click on insert HTML or edit HTML. I prefer edit HTML given the options that are here. So edit HTML. Alright. We could. It uses divs. Okay. This is just my first time playing around with HTML for emails, so bear with me. This is going to be a very slow process. Very slow. Very slow. So you have to bear with me on this one. Okay. You have to bear with me on this one as I try to figure out how to go about this. And let me update the image URL. Let's see if that one works. No, it doesn't. It doesn't work. Let me try again. Okay, that one works. So we can safely delete this element. Yes, delete that. I think we can delete this div. So we have successfully created a signature with HTML. Of course, for a custom email with a custom design, you would have to pull it off in the message itself. So we can click on save for now. Right, and that's the updated signature. Click on update, so it updates the signature. So what we have done here is create a custom email signature. Now, of course, the signature isn't the complete package. We need a custom email as well. So what we will do in the next stream, because we need to take a break for now, what we'll do in the next stream is look at how to create a custom email, branded email, nice looking, professional looking email for your business. Okay, so we'll stop the stream.